Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just figured I'd do another video. So something's been kind of on my mind. Basically, I've been seeing it everywhere, Instagram, YouTube, just about any kind of social media outlet like Twitter and all that. When it comes down to it, it's a very painful, how should I say, realism to come to a state of mind to reach. But if you have slept around your whole life and have a high body count, your chances of finding somebody that's perfect, a good man, a good person for you is very slim. And I'm sorry to say that, and it hurts because a lot of us are wondering, you know what I mean? A lot of us say, well, that's my past, that's my past. But we all knew then, and like we all know now, like your past can always come to haunt you. So I say that because I just see a bunch of young women who have so much ahead of them already putting themselves in a position to be behind when it comes to the time where they want to have children. As of right now, feminism has ruined womanhood at its finest, and I'll tell you why. Because we can't do everything a man can do. If you respected and was fine with a man who slept around a bunch of women and you thought to yourself, okay, that's fine, that just shows that he has a lot of experience, just shows that he's wanted, then you're just part of the problem. Because I'm sorry, me and a lot of women like me don't want a man who's been used. I'm sorry, as a woman, and as a man that I'm trying to be with or was attracted to, if you had slept with over 100 women, I'm sorry, but that's unattractive to me. It just shows the lack of control that you have over your body, over your mind, to be able to sleep with that many people. And the same goes for a woman, but it's just worse for a woman because, yeah, you're a woman. You're supposed to be the ideal of beauty and innocence. And even if you don't like that, right? Even if you don't want to be called that, even if you want to be held to that, it's completely understood. But just know that if you want to be sexually liberated now, you might as well continue that sexual liberation for your whole life and be single, not married. And I say that because what kind of man wants a woman that every woman has had? That every man has had. And what woman wants a man that every woman has had? Be respectful of your bodies and your minds. Stop looking at all this TV, stop looking at all this sex and just thinking that it's cool. It's not, it's nasty. And you're degrading yourself by sleeping around for you to then get older and wonder where all the good men are. They were around when you were having your hot girl summer. They were around when you were trying to sleep around, just trying to do for you. But you should have been worried about other things. You should have not been worried about having sex. Now, a lot of talk has been going around, red pill, whatever, about women and their careers. I can do a separate video on how I feel about women and their careers and traditional women, but that's not what it's about. When it comes down to you and your body, don't sleep around. It's nasty, and you're degrading yourself, and yeah, you are lowering your value the more and more you sleep around with somebody that you're, one, not in a relationship with, and two, not in a committed relationship with. I don't like to use myself as an example fully because I know everybody grows up differently or has a different thought. But meeting my husband, yeah, we did not have sex for a very long time. I mean, 3, 4, 5 months. And he was my boyfriend. I called him my boyfriend. We were in a relationship. And to my knowledge, we were both faithful to each other. But at the end of the day, I know I was faithful. And I know that we waited for that, for our relationship, for us to be married and be married 10 years later, and for us to be happy and for us to be in a very strong relationship now. I honestly do believe that if I slept with him the first date or the first week or the first month, we would not be where we are now. So for the women who are not even in a committed relationship, just sleeping around, do you really think someone's going to want to be with you? Would you want to be with you? And if that's the case, then be with yourself, girl. Because you're not dating yourself in the future. In the future, if you want to really be a wife, you have to be a wife from starting. Sorry, but yeah, there's women who are born wives, and there are women who are born hoes. So which one do you want to be? Because you can't be both in this day and age. You could never have been both, ever. And feminism has made you feel like you can do what you want, live how you want, and no one should be able to judge you for it, and that's wrong. You need to judge yourself. You need to not sleep around. You need to respect your mind and your body because they are two and one and the same. If you're sleeping around with a bunch of men, that's not only devaluing your body and tarnishing your body, obviously. Your mind is bad now. All those men that you've been underneath, on top, around, you think that's good for your health? For you to then find a husband out of nowhere and then respect him out of nowhere, it's not going to work out that way. You're going to have too much experience. There is such a thing as too much experience. And the same thing goes for men. They think that just having sex a lot just means that you're a good man. No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that you're a quality man. It doesn't mean that you're a man that everybody wants. It just means that you're a man who lacks self-control. Ideally, if you've had sex with a bunch of women, when it comes down to actually being with the woman you care about, you're not going to respect her. You think you are, but you're not. You're going to have too many memories, too many thoughts, too many comparisons, just like how it would be for a woman. So that doesn't make you any better for a man to do it. I just think that as a woman, you should pride yourself on being a beautiful queen and not giving your body away to just anybody that looks at you that says you're pretty. I'm a woman. I'm a boss woman. I'm gonna do whatever I want. Oh yeah? Well, keep that same energy when you're 30, 40, 50 and nobody wants you. Be a boss then. Be a boss till you die. But I'm letting you know, this message is mainly for young women. Because for the women who've already tarnished themselves, you're ruined. I'm sorry. If you find a man that respects you, you should be lucky, happy, thankful that somebody wants to be with you after doing that to yourself. But for the young women out here, please don't follow in their footsteps. They're unhappy. They're going to bed at nighttime, drinking themselves to sleep. Maybe not. This is not for everybody. Not everybody drinks themselves to sleep, but you know what I mean. These women are not happy when they get 30, 40 years old, having a hot girl summer during their 20s, sleeping around to the point where they're nothing now. And guys can see that I'm a mile away. Just like a woman can see a woman who's a has-been, just like a woman can see a woman who's been used, a man can see it even more because that's who they're wanting, that's the sex that they're obtaining. So now they're looking for things and they see things a lot more. So don't put yourself in a position. You don't have to think about finding love right now. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if you're going to worry about yourself and worry about getting yourself together, that does not mean to sleep around while you do so. Whether you want to be a traditional wife or have a career set and be one of those women, that's fine. That has nothing to do with you giving your body around. And you don't have to give your body to signify anything. Because all it does is show that you have lack of control. That you just let anybody in. That you don't care about yourself. Even if you are doing it for freedom of yourself. So when it comes down to it, ladies, mainly the young women out there, the most impressionable, our new generation, please respect yourself. Because if you don't respect yourself, how can you expect anybody to respect you? And I mean that. And you have to mean that and know that if you don't take care of your body, your mind, that no one else is going to do it for you, and it's only going to get worse from here. So that's all I have to say, because I just see a lot of the young generation slipping away, and if I can send a message out there to just try to help them reach somebody who's going through something, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to bash or judge anybody. I'm just telling you how it is, and it's the truth. This goes for men like it goes for women. Nobody wants somebody who everybody has had. That shows no control, and it's nasty. Please protect your mind, your souls, and your bodies out here, okay? Alright, you guys be good. Have a good one.